Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay, now in this question they ask for partial fraction, sum of partial fraction. So the rule here, we'll notice that it goes like this. So we take the first factor here, which is x plus 2, and then the second factor x plus 1, and the third is x minus 3. Now we notice that all those are linear, means that it's x plus 1, x by itself, or x minus x plus 2, x minus 3, or linear factors. So for the linear factors, we put here only constant. So we put a, and here we put b, and then here we put c. So what we're gonna do is that we will calculate or we'll find the values for a and b and c, which will fulfill this relationship. Okay. So what we gonna do is that to make it easier, we will multiply the two sides of this equation by the denominator here. Okay, this whole one. Okay. So the result will be, okay, so we'll have here 3x plus 1 equals a. And now when we multiply this, the whole factors, those three factors, this one, the first one, 6 by 2, it will delete by, they will neglect each other, x plus 2. So the remaining is that the other two factors, which is x plus 1 and x minus 3. Okay, and then b, the same thing here. This x minus 1 will neglect will cancel out this x plus 1. So the remaining is x plus 2 and x minus 3. And the same here for c. X minus 3 will cancel out with x minus 3. So c will have x plus 2 and x plus 1. Alright. Okay, now this equation always will work in it to find the values for a, b, and c. Now it's very easy here. Now it's let's say that take we said let x equal to minus 1, and the reason for this why we choose minus 1 is that when we put x for minus 1 here with plus 1, it will come 0, so the whole term will cancel, will be 0. Okay, same thing here, x plus 1 here, minus 1 and plus 1 will be 0, so c will be out. Okay, so will be 0. So let's see if we put 3 minus minus 1 plus 1 equal to, and as we say that here will be 0, so plus p, and then minus 1 plus 2 and minus 1 minus 3, and c will be 0 2. Okay, because of this one here. So we have here minus 3 plus 1 equals b 1, and 1 minus 3 minus 4 is minus 4. Okay, so here we found here it's 2 and minus 4 b. So if we divide both by minus 4, we get b equals minus half. So this is the first constant here we get, and this is wrong. This is wrong. Minus 2. So b equal to half. Okay, equal halves. Okay, now now we have b. Let's try to find, let's say, c. Okay, so want to cancel those two terms here, and let me change it. Okay, so when this one, sorry, and this one to be 0, so let x equal 3. So we okay, and here a we know this will be 0, so okay, and b also we know this factor will be 0, so it will be multiplied by 0, and then c 3 plus 2, 3 plus 1. Okay, so we have 6, 9 and 10, and 1 is 10, and then c we have 5 multiplied by 4, so c 20, so c equal to half. Okay, so we can write it here. C equal half. Alright, now we'll try to find the value for a. So we want b and c to be zeros, so we can find that x plus 2 here, and there's no x plus 2 here. So if we choose value of x equal to minus 2, then we'll get 3 minus 2 equals plus plus 1 equals a, and it's minus 2 plus 1 minus 2 minus 3, and we know b will be multiplied by 0, c also, and this is actually because of this factor here, and this factor, it will be 0. Okay, so we have here minus 6 plus 1 equals a minus 1 and minus 5. So we have 5a equals to minus 5. So a equal to minus 1. So now we have the third value, or the last value, which is a equals to minus 1. So now, since we have all the factors, we can write down the equation again, the partial fractions for the expression. So we said add 3x plus 1 divided by x plus 2, x plus 1, and x minus 3 equals to minus 1 x plus 2 must have x plus 1 must have x plus minus. And this is the partial fractions.